this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He will score.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Texas 7, Texas A&M.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Give it to the back. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quick pass, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Smart for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Second down play coming up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Only trapping for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
Texas 14, Texas A&M 0.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's going for a big play downfield. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And, Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over. 1st and 10.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Gets loose. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
I think the defense let their guard down. They had him in such a hole, they got a little bit soft. Offense took advantage of it, and they got a shot now on 4th down.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
Texas 35, Texas A&M 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last.
Looking to throw it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And off with a single back formation. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Toss it to the back, running left. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Texas A&M, 7.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
29 Philly.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time.
And he is wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Right now. Trick 9, beat.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs right over the defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is,
he cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is brought down.
Down at the 36, and the Texas offense will take over.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. He's looking deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
Texas A&M 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
56. Texas A&M 13.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion. Now, give the offensive line a lot of credit, the receivers, everybody doing their job, and this quarterback now is over 450 yards on the game.
Escapes the pocket, and he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Grab by the receiver. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He's got it in the open. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Breaks a tackle and refusing to be stopped on this play. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking right, this one caught. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll toss it to the right side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M 20.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field.
Bringo, easy.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time. And Texas really beginning to build momentum. Kirk, this one is getting away from the Aggies in a hurry.
I think Texas just has too much overall team speed. I think you see it with the skill players, but even on the defensive side of the ball, and it's a big reason why they're winning so big.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Cricket.
Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
70. Texas A&M 20.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
27.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Turner. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the run here. Lets it go. The pass is intercepted. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The back's got it. Oh, there's the stiff arm. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
70. Texas A&M 34.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
That makes the score. Texas 77.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go, Zach.
They'll give it to the back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. A play action looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
41.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
16. And the Texas offense will take over.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down. Looking to throw the football.